Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 15.7, and today I want to kind of go over a few things for playing the loops that you've got. So if you've been following along, we should have everything set to 97. That might be correct or incorrect, but I mean, the way I've been trying to record things and show things, it should more or less stay in sync. And if you put on the BPM Sync, it should work pretty well. And like I'm just gonna play two, for example. So we get the drum and the bass playing together, and they should stay in sync with each other, assuming things work correctly. One thing to note is if you come down here, if you hold Shift and go to Input Settings, I can change the record BPM here, and this is not changing the speed that the samples are playing. So, although this will help you get the settings set for what you record your samples into for the BPM, and it's good to kind of get that set, this isn't necessarily going to allow you to alter the speed that things are actually playing back at. So I'm going to exit out of here, and what you need to do is instead, if you want to change your BPM, you want to come into Pattern Select, and you want to hit Pattern Edit. And this will allow you to use Control 1 to change your BPM. So I can go all the way down to 40. Or I could take it up to 200. You can hear it's kind of with because of the BPM sync, it's jumping around a bit. But anyway, I just want this at 97. That's roughly what I played it at, 96 or 97, I believe. So you can use that as a way. Oop, I didn't mean to actually exit that out. But if you want to make sure things are playing in sync with each other and be able to adjust your BPM a little bit, that is a trick to kind of do that. If we come back here as well, I gotta try and do some work on here, but if I play the drum bass, we'll just play drum bass, and guitar. One of the things I'm finding is, although it stays reasonably in sync, it kind of goes out of sync a little bit. I need to just check my settings, I think, some more to make sure I have that stuff working correctly. And if you want to stop, you just hit the pads. If you have the gate off and loop on, you just hit the same pad that you already are playing. I'm also kind of noticing it sounds like some of the stuff's a little high. And I know I had mentioned I was going to go around and tweak a few things for effects, but we'll do that in the next session. But if mechanically, if you're looking to play this, what you want to do is pretty much hit like a pairs or sets of pads at the same time. So I can do that to kind of kick it off. And if I want, I can just kind of hit stuff to, in time, kind of keep moving sounds around. But, this is going to sound better or worse based on how good your timing is. But what I would say is kind of what I was showing you before. For mute groups, if you have the same type of sound, I would kind of group them together, have them all mute each other, so you can kind of either choose to hit the same pad again to stop what you were playing, or you can, if you've got decent enough timing, you can hit another pad in that same mute group to kind of progress or change sections. Similarly, I did this for the bass sounds here. We've got some of these guitar chords that I have in one mute group, and we kind of have these like a little bit of an ARP sound on top of it. So as I said, this just allows you to kind of keep playing the song or do different combinations. And as I said, you're kind of freestyling it. You're hoping for the best here. I hope it kind of works out well enough, but too much at the same time because I ended. Anyway, I'm hoping that gives you kind of the idea that you have like kind of, if you set this up correctly and you kind of have everything running roughly at the same speed, you can then do some of these kind of live performances. I could go in and record in some like vocals or, some yaz or one shots or whatever as well. So you can kind of play along. And I don't know, I find this to be kind of a fun way if you're not looking to have something that's like a perfect performance, but you want to be able to kind of do some variations and keep things moving. This can be a fun way to do that. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Next session, I do want to talk about some of the effects and routing and stuff and adjust some of the levels while you're playing live, because I think there's a few things that might help folks out. And go over that soon. See you guys. Keep making beats and have a great one. Peace.